Hello and welcome. Today is the 29th of October 2023. It's a Sunday and it's a celebration day for the Turkish Republic's 100th birthday of the Republic. When Republic was announced, that the new system will not be a monarchy ruled by the king, let's say, or the Sultan, and it will be run by regular democracy, voting by the public. So that's what we are celebrating as the official holiday. And in fact, even working is prohibited. There's a law prohibiting people from working unless you have to on the 29th of October. Most people are not obeying this right nowadays. Even a worker can refuse to work on this day, and there's a special law. So that everybody should, it's like equivalent of 4th of July in the USA. Let's put it that way. Now, today, I just saw that they just printed some money about in huge amounts, like 100 million of them, 5 TL coins as commemorative. But when you print 100 million, it's not really commemorative. It will not have a collection value, I would say. It will be commemorative. Commemorative money always have a value on the backside, but sometimes they are made of copper, silver, gold as well. But this will be put into circulation, so it will not be just sold as a collection item. This is 5 TL. So this just brought me the idea of what should I do the video today. So I said, how about vending? Because I did vending. I am starter. I can say I'm the grandfather of the vending business in Turkey. In 2004, the government decided to take out 6 zeros from the currency, because at that time, still though, everybody's talking in millions and billions. They couldn't correct it. In 22 years past, people are still saying million, billion TL in Turkey. But it's now that they taken out. This is just a sample. These are not the 5 TL. These are the old TLs. So they printed this money. It's a bit dirty now because this is out of circulation. For 3 years, they minted this 1 TL, which is called YTL, the new TL. Okay, but the reason for printing or minting these was to get people used to the transition to taking out 6 zeros. It didn't help at all. It was a waste of money. But I have memories with this 1 TL, because when this 1 TL came into existence and started to be used in Turkish economy, this costed, if you check from records, $1.37, $1. Okay, 1.37 of these, less than 2 of these, made $1. So if you had now. This is the 3 years after coins. You see the outside and inside colors changed, okay? So this is still in circulation, 1 TL. But there's a big problem. When this came out, the US dollar was 1.30. This is still the highest money in the circulation coin. Now it's 28 TL. So 28 of these just make this today, okay? So at that time, it was very valuable. So I was listening. I said, oh, this is very valuable coin, like 4 quarters all in once, like $1 in a coin. So that rang me some bells. I said, how can I make money out of this? There must be a way I can make money out of this, because there were only small money, in the 6-0 time. So I checked a few things. I said, I'll go into vending business and coin vending business. So coin vending machines, as you know, I listed under this video, are like gumball, chewing gum, then rubber balls, which are, jumping up and down in different diameters, stickers of, at that time, I had the broadest range. I couldn't even find the range looking today that the range I had, but I just started out as I said, I'm just going to do a little bit of machines, 50, 30 machines, and just make money from this, by operating a route, my own route. But when I told the idea to friends, the money is still not in circulation. Everybody jumped on the ideas. He said, I want 10 machines. I want 20 machines. I said, minute, guys, I don't have that much money. They said, we'll pay you cash in front. So I was thinking of bringing like 10, 20 machines. Then suddenly the order went up to a huge container. But before that stage, how did you get the machines? I was not operating a company at the time. So I wanted to go to the fair. By chance, there was a fair at that time. I think 2004, sometime in probably September, October. That's where the fair season is, exhibition season. So I went to France with a tour, just, visiting France, Notre Dame, and, all this. I didn't. I went to the exhibition. So I made agreements with Italian firms, Spanish firms, American firms, that I would become the distributor for Turkey, and I will send them the coins in advance, and so that they can make the machines for us, and then send them before the 2005 January 1, so I can put them in the malls and places and distribute it all over, wherever I can. So we must be quick before the money comes out. I had no competition, zero competition, okay? So what we did, I took the coins from the Turkish mint by permission. I paid advance payments. I said, I'm not going to use them in the market. I'm going to send them for preparation of the machines, so that they accept only these coins. So in the end, I'm telling you from the beginning how I started, so it gives you a good idea. Okay, the machines are selling by themselves. You're just placing them. Well, what the system is, in items which are giving like gums, rubber balls, stickers, you're telling the firm you are putting your machine at a mall, let's say. You can make an agreement with the mall management, or just a small store on the highway, in high street, main street. Say, I'll just put the machine, I'll supply the goods, I'll fill it up. Just don't worry. All you do, just give me your space. When I open the machine, there'll be lots of money coming. We'll split it, like I get 1/4, you get 1/4, and the half of the money we collect is the cost of the good, gum, ball, and sticker. So these are manual machines. They don't have any electronic devices for detection. Just measures due to size. If it's small, it won't accept. Large one won't fit. So then you turn it and it accepts if it's the right coin. So it gives you the product. So there is always a selling involved. It's not like a crane business where you throw many monies and try to get the crane doesn't catch because it's programmed that way to catch every once in 1 in 10 times. So those were sort of a gamble machine. So I didn't want them. I wanted a person pays something, gets something. And there are capsule toys. I'll show you the pictures of the machines right now. So we said it's going to be a good passive income. Okay, is it fully passive income? Sort of, because in the beginning you have to work hard, visit locations, make agreements that, okay, like, can I put my machine here so we make a share? We share the money. Some people say, yeah, why not? What do I lose? Some people say, oh, I can't handle that. Bring it in and out of the store because the crowd is on the streets. If he wants to make good money, the street bypasses. I had even fortune machines, that tell you put your hand on it, it gives you your fortune reading. I'll also show you some machines that are like scales, which weigh you, and then they They check the height of you just with a laser beam. So they bring in no products, huge amounts of profit, because there is no product given, just a measuring, scale, weighing scale. Similar like massage chairs, things like that. They became suddenly abundant as I started this business. Even like condom machines to hotels and restaurants and anywhere, touristic areas, all the machines you can think of, all cafes, bars, everybody knew me at the time because I had something to place in their locations, no matter what it is. It's a coffee store, it's a candy store, it's an internet store, it's a mall selling, children's clothing. They just put one outside. So the business became so big that in 4 years, because of the importation of, I was importing all the capsule toys. I was not intended to be a importer. I was just intending to do my own routes, small business. But I started importing so much that each month I was bringing in 40 feet containers of products from Europe, from Spain, United States, everywhere. So this is something I did. So I'm not telling you about a business that I have no idea about. So it's a passive. After you set up the machines, these machines do not need to be filled very often. It's not like a coffee machine or like a soft drink, Coca-Cola machine, not tea machine. So you just put it there and go visit it a month later. So it's quite passive. If it's raining that day, you can say, I'll go in 2 days when sun shines, So it's passive in that sense, so that they sell by themselves. If you just have 1 or 2 machines, it's nonsense, because how much money you can make, although these are very profitable. Like a gum is like 500-600% profit on it, So even if you share the money, there is still a lot left to you as a profit. With the machines that have no products, it's a full profit, and you can even give the guy up to, instead of 25%, you can say, I'll give you 50%, because there is no product involved. I had some machines in the malls just collecting 2,000 TL. I'm talking about 23 years ago. In 1 week, 2,000 TL. Okay, so if we split the money, we each get 1,000 TL from one machine. So the first machine I placed was selling capsules in Izmir Mall, Kipa, and 1 week later I even gave the change money to the store owner, because the coin was not introduced in big amounts, it was not available everywhere. So I wrote on the machine, if you want the toy, go inside and get your coin, So that way, I found out that the first week, the amount of money I got from there, as I was walking in the mall, I was making such a big profit. Can you imagine? You put 2 of these, that's $2 for each sale. And 50 cents of it remains to me, If you sell 1,000 of them, it's $500 left. So I collected so much money. I said, with 1 week's profit, I can buy a refrigerator, a dishwasher, all the white appliances, huge amounts of money. And it was a tax business. I wrote the government tax office to learn how I'm going to be taxed on this. So they said, you collect the money, then you count, and you just report it and make your own self an invoice, sold to everyone, that type of invoice, because machines do not give invoices or, bills. So, but anyway, it's a profitable business if you apply many, many machines. So I have some machine producers in Turkey and Europe I want to tell you about in this video. So if you are curious about it, so you can check. First one is, I'll show you, Elektral is in Izmir. The son of the producer is my friend from those years. They produce all kinds of products and machines. They are very, very, they produce walk-through metal detectors, hot beverage machines, cold drink dispenser, snack vending. Like you can see the names of the machines on this page I'm introducing to you. It's in Izmir, Chile, organized area, okay, factory area, Chile area, okay, and see they have vending machines, bread selling machines, coffee machines, jumbo vending, ice cream machine, mini buffet, food and biscuit selling small type machines which you can put on the wall, medical vendors, supplement vending machine. This is for bodybuilding, you know, supplement, fitness vending machine, water vending machines, okay, soft drink, soup, hot drinks, you see hot beverages, okay, combinations, carboy water vending machine. They really improved it. There are 4 pages of these equipment. You can see there are for small stores, bigger stores. They are producers of these electronic medical vendors, mask vending. You know, mask selling was popular during the cervix's disease. You know, so desert vending machine. This is like, you know, cakes, desserts, and vending machine, bakery vending, random number generator for lottery. If you want to do lottery. I'll just go through all the machines briefly. So it's a pad vending, condom vending machines, coin operated. So chicken soup, Turkish coffee, milk powder, they provide the products as well for sale. Okay, you can say, okay, you got the machines. Where do I get the products from? So that's another like the coffee and starter businesses. So this gives you, they have mostly the electronic machines, and some like the condom machines and pad machines, they are coin operated. Okay, so this was the first example I wanted to show you. And now my face again. Okay, now I'll go to some of the machines that we brought at the time. So this one is share this tab instead. I'm just checking sure that I'm showing not just my face, the machines. Okay, so now here we say the vending machines from Canada, All-Star Company. They used to be a big producer of stickers and tattoos, removable tattoos, and they were also selling this beaver vending machines. You can see they are double. In one you can sell rubber balls. In other one you can sell. So I was importing from all these companies, you know, from Canada, from US, you know, everywhere. So these machines. I'm just showing you some samples. As you see, flat vending. These are redemption items. So you can put in the machines, like, okay, mini plush series. So it should be attracting kids, because these machines never go out of date. Reason being, it's up to 7-8 years old children, so they just keep buying it. They should not be sold under 3 years of age, because kids may swallow, you know, the items. That's why we post on the capsules. It should not be given to children under 3 years old. And so these are like Super Bowls. It's taking time, but which are rubber balls in different colors, shine in the dark, things like that. So they can be bought in bags, okay, and they placed in these machines for sale. So instead of another company in Italy, they have vending machine, capsule toys, plush toys, soft balls, bouncing balls. I placed these companies' names in the section if you are interested. Chewing gum we provided from Turkey. There is a company in close to Istanbul, let's say, Izmit. They produce this rubber, this chewing gums, round chewing gums. Okay, so these are specific for these machines actually. And let me go to another company. Okay, this is Beaver. Beaver has been producing for hundreds of years machines in Canada. They have very reliable machines. So they produce gumball machines, as you see, in groups, or capsule machines, single, double, like in big stands, huge stands. They have many variety. I'm just showing you some sample pages, okay? So another one, this electric one, which I didn't show you. I didn't import from this company, but I just wanted to show you for information. This company is selling scales, okay? So you can place it in the malls. Like you can see the prices, about $1,000 each. But if everyone throws in $1 or $2 each time, it doesn't take more than a month to collect your whole money back. Okay, some of them give horoscopes together with printing the value, and some of them, like this one, measures your height with a ultrasonic height detector as well. It's also this price. So this also gives you an idea how expensive or how cheap these machines could be. So rather than making a whole video, it's 21 minutes on vending. As I said, it's a root business. The setup takes time, but we need now 1 TL. You cannot make good money, but I'm sure due to inflation, as I said, 1 TL of that time was equal to 28 of these. 28 is $1 now. So I expect maybe 10 TL coins, maybe 20 TL coins should be coming into existence. I don't think they will ever come before elections, but right after elections, also the bills, the highest bill is 200 TL right now, which used to be a huge amount of money. And they didn't print because it produces negative psychology in the public. We used to buy this, but I think you understand how big bad psychology this can produce. One of these equal to 28 of them, okay? So now you cannot do this business in Turkey because there are no coins in the application, in use, in circulation. I have hard time remembering some words because I don't speak English every day with my friends or anything. I just watch some TV and watch some YouTube videos. So it takes time sometimes remembering the right words for it. So the coins are not in circulation yet. So if they come into circulation, this is a informative. But also, if you are a foreigner watching from anywhere in the world, Africa, USA, if your country has coins, if you don't have coins, if you're never going to have coins, what you can do, you can make coin tokens, specially produced coin token, which is like jeton. When I say token, don't think crypto coin, okay? Jeton. So if you use tokens, you can have them just go to the store, buy the token and buy the toy, okay? So that's still possible, not impossible. Even if you think that money is never going to come out, there is a way out. There is a way of application. There is also another type, which you saw in the malls probably, kiddie rides. You take your children at the weekend. So you use either by tokens or some used to be operating with the TL, but I'm sure they are now all operating on tokens because, as I said, the coin is almost worthless, So that's also a very good business. It's similar price. You pay 1,000 or 2,000 TL if you don't buy from a wrong company, and just place it in a store on a street anywhere. If you have a location like that, you can make huge amounts of passive income. So that's it. And as I said, I'm trying to introduce my ideas and experiences to everyone. So now for the last thing, okay, I had to buy machines to make these sales. And if I had 200 machines in the city, That means I have 200 beggars, which I distributed around the city. They are continuously making money for me. So all I have to do was go from time to time, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, collect the money, not the coffee machines and others. They need service. They need the hands-on operation. You know, that's different. I'm talking about not loading water, and this is like one gumball machine. You can load 2,000 gumballs. One jumping rubber balls, you know, you can put 1,000 of them. Even I had friends who were doing this business. They were taking an air flight to Antalya, had a huge gumball machine, you know, of 4,000, 5,000 gums in it, and just visiting them every like 2 months, 3 months later, just collecting the money and distributing and leaving again. So you don't have to be on hands-on unless if they broke or something. It's a very rare situation because these are mechanic items, like your doorknob, and how often your doorknob gets broken, you know. So it's a very basic mechanism for the coin section. So I said, okay, what if I can apply this business instead of buying you know, machinery? What if I have 200 beggars without machinery in Turkey? So it gives you another idea. So I decided to produce different items. Like, I'm just going to show you one sample I have left on hand. This is a old-time black and white İzmir Karşıyaka puzzle 500. I had the puzzles produced, and these are like Ottoman Heritage series, and which comes with the gum, with the paste after you finish, and with a stand you can display. So it says Ottoman series. I had these done. So, and many other products. So what did I do? I went to different stores. I said, I want to sell you something, but I don't want money. They said, how? I'll leave it on consignment, okay? So I'll write your consignment. I won't charge money. If you sell it, then when I come back, I'll collect the money. If you don't sell it, I'll just get back the items, no problem. Because if an item doesn't sell, it's not the fault of the retailer. It's my fault that I created something nobody wants. So that way, I made a distribution just to see if I can increase this issue. At that time, the companies in Turkey, the big stores, chain stores, were not doing it. They were just buying goods from their suppliers, and you know, the three-letter companies, the big supermarkets. They were buying and paying. I said, why are you doing that? You know, just buy on consignment. If you sell it, then you pay it, and it saves you the VAT. You don't have to pay VAT for an item that's not sold. So now all companies are working on consignment. You know, if I sell it, I'll pay it to you. Okay, so they can see what's sold from daily sales, and then they can say, okay, they don't say it now. Now it's all on internet. Send me 5,000, you know, this puzzles. You know, it's sold. So that's way. Then it's an invoice. So it's a reverse invoicing. You know, it's like short selling in the stock exchange. Okay, you sell first, then you buy. So anyway, I wish you all a nice day, and I'm going to celebrate it's still noontime in Turkey. I'm going to go to celebrate the Republic Day. I hope you enjoyed this video and it's been helpful, giving you ideas about vending, not wedding, vending.